President Biden's campaign says Florida, which went for Donald Trump twice, is winnable in November. The campaign claims abortion rights are a main reason why the state will be competitive.
Florida is not an easy state to win, but it is definitely winnable, a winnable one for the president. The majority of people in the state of Florida, they desire to go in a direction that's in a different direction than the Republicans have taken us over the last few years.
And our panel joins us now. That's Tom LoBianco and Kadia Goba. Tom is a national politics reporter at 24/7 and also wrote a biography on former Vice President Mike Pence. Kadia is a politics reporter for Semafor. It's great to see you both. Hey. So the campaign is very excited. They think that Florida is going to be swinging again, all because of abortion rights, which, to be fair, has been successful for Democrats in the past couple of years. But is it enough to turn it blue again?
Highly unlikely for Florida. I mean, the margins that we've seen, especially in the national contest in Florida, just don't give that indication. More than likely, what it does is it increases turnout among women voters. Now, whether or not that becomes a dedicated, a straight ticket Democrat is another question right now. And it seems pretty unlikely. But hey, you know, if they want to put another state in play, I'm sure they love to do that.
And Kadia, what do you think? I mean, obviously, money is a factor. They're already pouring money into this state, and now Trump might have to respond. But is there some wiggle room to win?
Yeah, I think there's several issues that the campaign or the Biden campaign is looking at. One, there was a slight dip in 2020 or from 2020 when, you know, there were other candidates on the ballot. Trump took a little bit of a dip when given the chance to vote for DeSantis and other people. There's also this abortion measure you're talking about. Mm-hmm. This has been a national campaign for Democrats for 2 years now, ever since Roe v. Wade was overturned. So, yeah, it would be a safe bet to say that if there's a measure, a ballot, if there's a abortion measure on the ballot, that this will have some voter turnout. But with that said, there are still 850,000 more Republican voters than Democrats in Florida. So swinging, I'm not sure that's the what's going to happen here. But what they are going to do is probably force them to push a lot of money out in a state that Republicans should win outright. That'll probably deplete some other states where they should be focusing their time and money.
They just spent $1 million on this new abortion ad that I want to show you guys. It just launched today on the heels of that ruling in Florida that will allow the 6-week ban to move ahead. So this is what Biden put out today.
Because for 54 years, they were trying to get Roe v. Wade terminated, and I did it. And I'm proud to have done it.
In 2016, Donald Trump ran to overturn Roe v. Wade. Now, in 2024, he's running to pass a national ban on a woman's right to choose. I'm running to make Roe v. Wade the law of the land again, so women have a federal guarantee to the right to choose. Donald Trump doesn't trust women. I do.
And this isn't just running in Florida. It's all the battleground states and North Carolina. Do you think that this sort of contrast, what we've been seeing from Biden, is going to make an impact in those states?
I think so. I think it's safe to say that the campaign is ramping up at this point. They're going to go very aggressive on abortion, and they're going to tie Republicans associated with Trump to abortion. They're going to look at his Supreme Court justice picks. They're going to really, really focus on this abortion thing and reproductive rights and how women are being, you heard him say it, they don't trust, Donald Trump doesn't trust women. So I think this is going to be an ongoing thing for them up until November.
It's ironic in a sense that you have the Biden campaign imposing, oppositionally, obviously here, but imposing the message discipline on Trump that he could never have. I mean, and, they've been talking about this for months. And certainly after we saw the midterm results or the off-year results in 2023, where abortion continued to be a major driver of voter turnout, the Biden campaign, Democrats, top operatives have been saying for months now that they're going to hang abortion around Trump's neck. And you saw that in that advertisement right there. And what's interesting about this, and I think this is where it's a vulnerability for Trump in particular, as much as we're going to see this with a pair of rallies this week, Wisconsin, Michigan, if his rallies don't draw attention the way that they used to. So the rambling, the kind of the off-script rants that he doesn't draw nearly as much attention as it used to, which creates an opening for Democrats, in this case, Biden, to impose that message there. And so we're going to see if that works or not. Single issue, driving that home, seems like a very good strategy right now, certainly for the Democrats.
So he is on the offensive. He's also on the defensive. We just saw yesterday about his age. So I want to play sort of this very apparent strategy that he is using to defend himself.
1878, this started with Rutherford B. Hayes. I think I met him, but, what is it?
A classmate of mine. I know it may not look like it, but I've been around a while. When you get to be my age, certain things become clearer than ever.
You are currently 81 years old.
Who the hell told you that?
Yeah.
That's classified.
That's classified.
So yesterday he said he was a classmate of President Rutherford B. Hayes. Is this working, do you think?
Yeah, I think a little political jujitsu certainly helps here. You saw a turn. I've seen a turn from Biden and the campaign tacking, certainly since the State of the Union. And kind of owning these things a little bit better than they were doing before. And it does seem to have quieted a lot of that Democratic discontent they used to have around the age question. Now, does he stumble? Does he have falls again? That could hurt that.
I think someone in the campaign decidedly thought, you know what, we might as well meet people where they are, address the issue. Let's not hide from it. This is a charismatic president. Let's use that to our advantage, and let's just put it on the table. And I think it probably is working. We'll see what that means in November. But I think people think you saw Lindsey Graham laughing there, right?
Yes, one of my favorite cutaways from the State of the Union. Guys, I wish I could talk to you all evening, but that's all the time we have. Thank you so much.